Thank you. By a show of hands, how many wish they made more money? Okay. And by a show of hands, how many are satisfied with the worth and the value placed on you by corporate America? So, journey with me today as I provide you with 3 techniques that will help you to transition from their self worth, their value, to your own self worth. Applying these 3 strategies will help you to transition your self worth to make your confidence your currency. Currency. What is currency? Let's define it together. Currency is income, money, compensation, energy. And it ebbs and flows based on whoever has the audacity to command it. It's 2011. I just had my second child. I'm ending my 6-week maternity leave. I'm really excited, bubbling full of energy, bounce into my general manager's office because I am dying to have an adult conversation. And I say, cost of living has increased, my family size has increased, and diapers and formula are expensive. When can we start to plan my compensation increase? He laughs. And it was in that moment that I said, no more. No longer will I allow anyone to tell me what I'm worth, what I will accept, what my value is. No longer will I allow corporate America to drive my income. So let's close our eyes for a moment and imagine 3 glasses of water. One overflowing, one half full, one empty. Do you see them? The glass of water that's overflowing represents that role that you kind of squeezed yourself into. The title was attractive. The recruiter was amazing. And they got you to accept a position that you knew going in was well beneath your experience, your certification, and your expertise. It's 6 months in, and you are busting at the seams to get away. You resent the company, you resent the role, and you're really contemplating whether or not you should add this to your resume, and if it's too soon to start your job search all over again. The middle glass that's half full is a position that's, it's okay. You're getting the regular annual increases. You're promoting at a, general steady pace. But there's still that itch, that yearning for more. The glass that's completely empty represents the limitless opportunities that comes available to you should you apply these strategies and move forward to get what you deserve and what you should accept. The first tip that I have for you today is know your number. When I transitioned into talent acquisition, it was one question that I discovered that no matter what level the question was asked at, it stumped everyone. You know what it is? What is your salary expectation? So my tip is know your number. What does your number represent? Your number should represent the lifestyle that you deserve. You deserve to go on vacation. You deserve to own the house. You deserve to have savings. You deserve to be paid in relations to your education, your certifications, your experience, your connections. But oftentimes we allow corporate America to pack us into their budget, their range. Well, let me tell you a little something about what their budget and range represents. They dictate their range based off of the experience they accept to receive. So if you decide, like that first class, to squeeze your experience into a position, they will gladly pay you for what you squeezed into because that's all they expected anyway. So instead, we need to transition our thinking and understand that their budget is a guideline, but it's not the bottom line. So my second tip to you today is Mean what you say and say what you mean. If we recognize that corporate America's budget is a guideline and not the bottom line, that means that if we confidently say what our number is, we also recognize that they will go find the money to match what it is that we're saying we're worth if they value you the same. And if they don't, what does that say? It says that we should be evaluating and qualifying these organizations just the same as they are to us. So the same way that they're asking you about your experience, your credentials, and your degrees, you should be asking, well, I know you mentioned that there's growth opportunity. Can we get that in writing? How soon is that? Is that 6 months, 12 months, 24? What stock options come with this position? You have the right and should have the confidence, the boldness, and the audacity to ask the same of them that they're asking of you. My third point is knowledge applied is power. By a show of hands, how many of us know how to create a budget? Okay. And again, by a show of hands, how many of us use a budget? Knowledge applied is power. We all know how to make a budget. We know what a budget is, but it's not until we use it is it effective. I offer compensation workshops and webinars, and one of the participants wrote back to me and she said, "Oh my God, it worked." I'm like, huh? She said, "It worked. I applied all the strategies you gave to me in the webinar, and I negotiated a 79% compensation increase." Now, silence, right? Because 79% sounds great. But what's the standard? The standard compensation increase externally, so internally it's going to be a lot smaller, externally is 10 to 15%. She was able to negotiate 5 times more than the standard just by attending one workshop. Knowledge applied is power. So today, as I'm closing, the hope and the expectation is that the next time you're asked, what's your salary requirement and expectation, that you will know your number, that you'll do the work to find out what your lifestyle requires, what number is attached to your dreams, your goals, your experience. That the next time the question is asked, that you'll be okay with walking away if they don't meet your standards because you told them the number that you needed and you meant what you said. That you're confident enough to negotiate and ask the questions necessary to make sure that you receive what your lifestyle and your goals demand. That the next time that you're asked, what's your salary expectation, that you'll apply the knowledge and the techniques that you got today, that you'll regain your power, and that then your confidence will become your currency. Thank you.